I need to talk to you real quick before Alex misses me. Order me some steak, eggs, home fries, coffee black, hot and strong.
How, sir, dare you?
No, he doesn't. You would do no such thing, Nigel.
Alex, I cannot live on bean sprouts and seaweed and raw carrots. My innards are pure carnivorous and agar, what's the crying out loud is that?
Good for you. And do you want those free radicals running around in your body like bulls in a china shop?
Anybody who's a radical shouldn't be allowed to run around free. I'll go along with that.
Exactly. And we agreed to eat right and exercise together so we would be in fighting trim for my mayoral campaign.
Alex, I'm funny healthy as I am. You of all people should know that.
Since I'm no longer needed here.
Stay right where you are.
You have an aerobics class.
No, I do not. I'm not jumping around with all those Tinkerbells, and I sure as hell not going to let this half-pint sergeant in tights try to bring back my memories of boot camp, although I will say she does have the voice.
Yes, you are, because I already signed you up for class. Oh, my friend.
Nigel, you're going to take my place in that sleepy crash. You better hurry. You don't want to keep that Marquis de Sade lookalike waiting. Nigel, find me a hot dog.
Mrs. Manning. Good morning, Carlotta. My Aunt Dorian is expecting.
Please come in.
Claire. Hello. Morning. Morning.
Carlotta's just made me some wonderful Kona coffee. Would you like some?
Oh, no, thank you, Carlotta. I guess it doesn't matter anymore, right? Sure, Carlotta. I'd love some coffee. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Wow, your new sofas are in. They're beautiful, Dorian.
Thank you. Listen, Blair, I know that you're upset. But, honey, look, you're doing the only thing that you possibly can do. You think what a mess your life would be if you went ahead and you had Todd's baby.
Dorian, please, keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing to worry about. Kelly happens to be off at Lambview University registering, and David hasn't been home since last night.
Is he with another woman? Did you catch him?
Look, I talked to my lawyer. And if I can catch him in an act of adultery, he won't be able to take half of everything that I have.
Told you.
I know. And I took your advice, and I have ever so gently but firmly pushed him in the direction of infidelity.
Looks like it didn't take much of a shove.
Any minute now, he should be out of my life for good, and out of Kelly's, too, thank goodness. He has managed to convince her that he is a poor, sad, neglected soul.
Yuck.
Yuck, indeed. She gave me an earful. She told me I was being so unfair to that louse.
Looks like he's really got her snowed, huh?
The safest thing for someone as trusting and accepting as Kelly is to keep her as far away as humanly possible from a lout like David.
God, give a guy a heart attack. And, where are you going dressed like this?
To register for class? Where are you going dressed like that?
Well, take a look around, Kelly. It's kind of a low-key crowd, mostly sneakers, jeans.
Well, that's fine for them. But I'm not a sneaker and jeans kind of woman.
Oh, that's right. You're not, are you? So it looks like you got a little more sleep than I did last night, too. Oh, or perhaps his outfit just jarred you away.
Who needs sleep when your life is a dream? Who needs rest when your heart is lighter than theirs? Who can feel tired when one feels loved?
Thank you. That's quite enough. So did Mr. Casanova call you this morning and make sure you're still alive?
No. But I am sure wherever he is pining away.
Come here. Come here. Whoa. The ad business has been good to you.
This is all just expense account.
Oh, yeah? Roll out a bubbly.
Yeah?
Let's get some more.
In a minute.
We're gonna sting.
No. Where are you going?
I gotta take my socks off. I can't, you know, with my socks on.
Hurry. I don't like being left here.
Isn't waiting half the fun?
Is it? Well, then I prefer the other half. You obviously spent too much time waiting and not enough time arriving. Ow. David, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. I just want to get something out of my jacket.
No, I got them here. Don't worry about it.
No. Listen. I just want to grab something out of my jacket. You will not be disappointed.
David!
Hey, come here. That's my camera. Yeah, well, this is my life. You can't just wreck my camera, I'll sue you. I can't believe you set me up. I don't believe this.
What's going on here? David, I don't...
What's going on here is you're getting out of here. Hey, my camera!
Dorian, just because a man disappears overnight does not mean he's committed adultery. Okay. So even if he is in bed right now with a woman, as we speak, I still have to prove it. He is, and I will. It's a done deal, Blair. Proof is going to be delivered here by this afternoon. When you set it up? Well, let's just say that I have an investigator in my employ who has a knack for such things, and he has certain women in his employ who have a knack for that sort of thing.
I should have known.
Thank you, Carlotta.
Mrs. Money?
Miss Daimler. Thank you.
I thought you might like a refill, Mrs. Vickers.
Oh, well, I'll take care of it myself. Thank you so much, Carlotta. Thank you. Okay. So what good is a divorce if David still has Irene's diary? Can he take that diary and hand it over to the police and have you railroaded straight back to prison? Yes, he can. But then again, he'll end up in prison himself for forgery and perjury. But if he's a good little boy and plays his cards just right, he could end up with an amicable divorce. Think about it. What would you choose? Given the choice between divorce, prison, and poverty, or divorce, millions of dollars, and freedom. Well, some of us didn't get a choice. But here's to you, and it's good to see your fight back. What's the matter? Is there something wrong with the coffee? No. It's me. Even though I won't be pregnant in a few hours, I'm still pregnant now, and I can't do it. Dorian, are you sure that no one else is ever going to know about this? Listen to me. I've made all of the arrangements myself. Everything's going to be very, very discreet. It'll be a quick procedure. There shouldn't be any discomfort. You'll be in the recovery room maybe 2-3 hours, and then you can come home. As for aftercare, well, you'll just have to remember, no sex for 3 weeks. Oh, yeah, like that's a real problem for me. And if anybody asks, just say that you had a DNC. Oh, I doubt if I'll run into any of my close friends at the hospital. Or Todd. No, not much chance that Todd would ever be at the hospital.
This is it? On the blood drive?
Are you here to give blood?
Yes. Why, isn't anyone else?
The blood drive's at the other end of the hall this year.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that.
Hey, Tina. Saved me a trip. You were next on my list for this morning.
What list?
Well, I have some news that I think you might enjoy hearing.
Me? I doubt that.
It's about money.
We put a lot of work into this diet and exercise regimen, Asa, and you really ought to stick to it.
Alex, even God rested on the seventh day.
Oh, Paul. Is that what the well-dressed millionaire is wearing these days?
I'm getting healthy. I'm not making a fashion statement. You know, you ought to exercise and get a little nutrition, or I'm going to outlive you.
Paul, you're going to outlive all of us anyway. But why aren't you using the gym at your house?
Because my fabulously fit wife here is in the mixed doubles tournament today.
You're not playing tennis, are you, Paul? Huh?
Are you sick? I'm here to get my picture snapped kissing the candidate after she wins.
Oh, I see. So this is just a photo op.
No, it's not just a photo op, although it is a wonderful opportunity for publicity because it is a charity fundraiser.
I see. Well, good luck.
By the way, who is your partner?
David Vickers?
What? After what that polecat did to this family, ought to be tarred and feathered.
Asa, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm eating that damn seaweed you've been feeding me.
You don't look very well. Come on, let me take you to the hospital.
You are not.
Why?
I'm not going to strip down and sit on some cold table while some pimply-faced intern looks me over and then tells me I've got gas.
Honey, we really have to check into this. It could be serious.
What is serious, you play in the tournament. The complete press corps is covering it. You've got to show them what they want.
Asa, you're scaring me. Are you breathing okay?
I want to see you on the court.
If you promise you'll take good care of yourself.
Yes, I will go if you stay.
I'm sending Nigel over right away. Thank God. My head is spinning. Why do they offer so many courses? I mean, how am I supposed to know what to take?
Well, did you cover all your requirements?
What requirements?
Did you read the information the university sent you? You don't talk to your advisor?
I meant to, but they sent so much, I didn't know where to start. I didn't go to that orientation thing either.
Kelly, there are certain courses you have to take.
Whether I want to or not?
Yes, whether you want to or not.
Okay. Well, like what?
Like, there's freshman English, for example. You got to take a language. There are science requirements. You could take biology 101.
No. I'm not cutting up frogs. I could take astronomy. I love looking at the stars.
Well, you want to take a couple of math courses, get those under your belt before you take astronomy.
Math, why?
Because astronomy is mostly math. Or did you think you'd be looking at your horoscope?
Well, thank God you told me. I mean, math, yuck. You just saved my life. Oh, and thanks for coming to get me last night.
No problem. No, I'm just, I'm sorry that rat dumped you like that, that's all.
I told you, he didn't dump me.
Right.
His wife showed up, and I had to duck out. Joey?
Gail, how you doing?
Come inside.
Oh, where you been?
Europe, all summer. Più o meno Italia, but a little Paris, too. God, you look great.
Well, so do you. Look at you. This is my lady, and you've been working on your tan?
Yeah, and I know you've been working out.
A little. Kelly, this is a buddy of mine from high school. We went to Italy together our senior year. Leo McMurrow, this is Kelly Kramer.
Hi, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you too. So are you taking Origins of Italian Renaissance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Me too. Maybe we can study together.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Cool.
That's great.
News? Got money? Look, well, either tell me you're done. I really don't care.
Fine. I guess I'll let my lawyer tell you then.
tell me what.
No, I just don't know if I should.
Fine. It probably isn't anything anyway.
You're right. Probably not. So, what are you doing here anyway?
I'm here donating blood. I have a very rare blood type, and I think it's my duty to make it available to others.
Big shortage on bimbo blood?
Yeah, and in a lot higher demand than rapist blood.
Okay, Duche. No, hold up. No, we're full siblings.
Oh, must you say that in public?
So maybe we're the same rare blood type.
Oh, how much you want to bet? I don't think so.
I'm O negative. What are you?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, the same as yours.
Oh, then that proves it. We are related.
Well, at least I'm donating my blood. I don't think you give anything away.
No, I could get into this, donating blood. Tell you what. I'll give you my news while we fill up a couple of vats.
I'm surprised you have any to spare once Blair got through bleeding you dry.
Oh, that was almost witty. You been practicing?
Excuse me, hi. My name is Blair Dangler, and I am here for a surgical procedure with Dr. Wiley.
Yes, Miss Dangler. Down the corridor on the right.
Thanks. It's going to be all right.
Alex.
Where have you been?
Look, I'm sorry. Something came up. Do you think you could find another tennis partner?
No, absolutely not. And no one plays as well as you do.
Look, I'm going to level with you, okay? I had way too much to drink last night. I didn't get any sleep, and I still have a couple things that I've got to take care of. So
Well, don't worry about it. We can discuss that later. Right now, you are going to play tennis.
no. Alex.
Hurry up and get changed.
Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan, I thought we agreed on Clint.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Well, I need to speak with Dory.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's not here right now. Everybody's out. I don't know when they'll be back.
Well, then there's no excuse for you not to call me Clint. May I come in for a while and wait? I mean, I won't interfere with your work.
Can I get you something to drink? Coffee?
No, thank you. No. But weren't you just about to take a little break?
Yes. I guess I could do that.
Every time it happens, it's like you're dying. Only worse. And then you wake up and all that time is just gone. It's gone.
I still think you ought to be in emergency. You have chest pains.
I am not walking into the emergency room and find out that I've got gas.
But suppose your diagnosis is, forgive me, sir, wrong.
I know my body. I know my body better than you. Where is Dr. Wolick?
Sir, you have no appointment.
My donations keep this place alive. Wolick will see me.
Blair, listen, I know that waiting only makes it harder for you, honey, but these things happen, emergencies come up, and Dr. Wiley shouldn't be too long. I cannot even believe that I'm here to do what I'm here to do. Dorian, look, why don't you go home? No, I'm not going to let you face this alone.
That you really want to find out what the investigator found out on David, and I would feel better. I insist, okay? Please. Really? Yes.
Well, all right. But I'll make arrangements so somebody calls me the minute you're out of the recovery room. Good luck, sweetheart. Thank you. I'll be fine.
Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd give blood.
Well, that just goes to show you don't know the first thing about me. Which, now that I think about it, I like it better that way. I'm gonna get back to work.
Wait, you can't just leave.
What? Now they want body parts?
You have to sit down for a while and have some juice.
And what? Cookies?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Wait.
Now what?
Well, are you going to tell me this news or not?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, take your news flash and shove it. I'm going to get some juice.
No, wait a minute. You know, you're really not good at this sibling teasing thing.
Thank you so much for helping me through all those stupid forms.
No problem.
Oh, I have to find the campus bookstore.
I can show you where that is.
Great. You know, I don't think it's fair giving a reading list for freshman English. I mean, before the first class even happens, I have to read Huckleberry Finn before the first class. Isn't that long?
You'll love it.
It's short?
Yes, and it's about a young Parisian girl who falls in love with an older married man.
For real?
Kelly, Huckleberry Finn?
Well, it should have been. Lots of books have been written about romantic things like that.
Yes.
Older woman, younger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and most of them were written by older men who wanted to get in with a younger woman.
Joey, what was it like with an older, more experienced lover like Dorian?
What?
You know, like the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, but it's kind of personal, Kelly. I mean, I don't know, what was your first time like?
It was great.
It was?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, I guess I was kind of nervous. I mean, you know, it took me a little while to learn how to really enjoy the whole experience.
Wow. Way weird.
And weren't you even freaked out just a little bit?
Freaked out about what?
You know, I mean, whether or not you'd be any good, what exactly you were supposed to do. Typical humiliation scenarios.
It's different for girls.
So, where did it happen?
Well, it almost happened on a boat.
Almost?
No, I mean, it did. I just meant that...
Fell off. No, really. Okay, what kind of boat? We talking dinghy, sailboat, rowboat, jet ski, ferry?
The QE2 on my way to France.
I thought you said you flew to France.
No, I flew back. Although, come to think of it, I did on a plane once, too.
Please, Kelly.
Well, that boat was so incredibly romantic. He was older.
Of course. Don't you ever hang out with anybody your age?
Not us. Anyway, I mean, this boat was so incredibly gorgeous. I mean, of course, you know, when we made love in the stateroom, it didn't even seem like we were on a boat. It was more like space. You know, like outer space.
Like Apollo 13.
He had the whole room full of flowers. Then he hired these musicians.
Hold it. Okay. You did it your first time in front of a bunch of musicians?
They're blindfolded?
Yeah, Kelly.
Joey, why do you force him to be so mundane? All right, it was a CD player, but the sound was so clear and so beautiful.
And you weren't nervous in the least?
No, not at all.
Do the
Vic stores go the electrolyte replacement drink.
Thanks. Do you think you could help me with my overhead smash? I know that you back me up beautifully, but I just couldn't help but notice what a beautiful, masterful stroke you have.
Well, I'd be glad to help you, but I don't think your game needs any work at all.
I'm not gullible. I do adore flattery, but I'm just a little bit vain. The only problem here is you play so much better than I do.
Oh, look, I'm sorry about not being able to concentrate during the first set.
Oh, don't mention it. I mean, you recovered. We won.
Well, I felt a lot better as the match continued.
I'll say.
I had some tension that I had to work through. Oh, I got the invitation to your fundraiser, but then Nora Gannon called and left me this message.
Saying what?
To ignore the invitation.
Oh, sad.
So what's that all about?
Well, you know my opponent, Liz McNamara. Well, she is so afraid of my campaign that she's resorted to dirty tricks. So Nora was just devastated when she found out about these crank phone calls that Liz's campaign people are doing because they... Well, anyway, I do hope that you will be at my fundraiser. You, your big checkbook, and your generous heart.
No, I'll be there. I'm sure Dorian would want me to be because we both know how very qualified you are to be mayor.
I am, David. I'm going to be a marvelous mayor.
Now, you were a lawyer, weren't you?
Yeah. Till I was disbarred.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that on TV. Do you think I could ask you a legal question?
Of course you may.
Under Pennsylvania law, when a couple gets divorced, do the assets get split 50-50?
Usually, unless there's a prenuptial agreement.
What if one of the parties commits adultery? Does that change anything?
Completely. You could end up with nothing, depending on what you brought into the marriage in the first place. David, I do find you so attractive.
Oh.
I do. I just want you to know that I'm very much in love with my husband.
Oh, Alex, no, I didn't,
No,
no, wait.
Don't be embarrassed. I know the effect that I have on men, and you couldn't help yourself.
Please, sit down.
Only if you will to. I enjoyed myself last night. Again, happy birthday.
Thank you. The timing was perfect. I was glad you came by.
So have you heard from Antonio since he left with his,
Gang? No. No, I haven't.
I'm sorry to hear that. How's Christian taking it?
Well, he didn't want to talk about it. At least not to me. Maybe he could talk with Jessica. He always seems to be able to open up to her.
Well, if she says anything to me about it, I'll be sure and tell you. Carlotta, I'm hoping you haven't changed your mind about Jessica and Christian not seeing each other outside of school.
Oh, no. I think they're both going through very difficult times right now, and I don't think it's a good time in either of their lives for them to start a serious relationship.
Excuse me. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
They thought they had her fooled.
Kevin and Matt are dressing as women.
They're the only fools now.
Do I have big plans for them?
Are they ready for the ultimate setup?
She is definitely hot to trot.
The name's Ernie.
General Hospital, ABC Daytime.
No, Dorian, you weren't interrupting anything. Carlotta was just keeping me company while I waited for you.
Can I get you something, Mrs. Vickers?
I'll take some club soda with lime. Thank you. Clint, would you like anything?
No, thanks.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Carlotta. So, Would you like to tell me why you are here today?
Of course. Vicky's going to be coming home pretty soon, and she's going to be going into some pretty intense therapy with Dr. Hannon. I'm hoping that you will give Dr. Hannon all the help you can if she asks for it.
Clint, I have already said everything I possibly can on the subject. If Vicky came here that night, she was upset because she'd found out that David was not her brother. She was convinced that I was in on the scam. She told me that she had proof that I had murdered her father when everybody knows I have said from the very beginning that I did not kill Victor.
Dorian, I really don't care about you and David. And frankly, I don't think I even care about who killed Victor. All I care about is Vicky and getting her well again.
I did awful things. I hit Kevin, you know. I knocked him out. And, I guess I wanted to kill Clint. I burned my own house down. I don't want to hurt anybody anymore. Who knows what I might do if this happens again, when this happens again. You have to put me away somewhere. Clint, you have to talk to the children. You and Susanna. I have to be where I can. Where I can.
Todd, you said it was about money, so... Come on. If there's something you want to tell me, just tell me.
You tell me.
Tell you what?
Something about Mom. I mean, besides you killed the old man. That I know.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it. If she hadn't written it herself in the diary, I never would. I always thought Dorian killed him.
You don't think Irene could have done it?
She was so sweet. I'll tell you, I grew up with her, and I know she wouldn't have hurt anybody. Only, I guess she did. Why do you care about this anyway? I mean, you have everything worth having.
Me?
Me? Yes, you. We had the same mother, the same father. I was born first, and yet Victor left you a trust. You know, by rights, that money should have gone to me and my babies.
You still gonna call them your babies after they're married with children? Don't worry about it, all right? CJ and Sarah, they may get big bucks after all. I'm changing my will. That's my hot news. See, if something happens to me, my kids get $30 million. But if I don't have any kids, the whole big bundle goes to CJ and Sarah.
What about Blair?
Oh, she's out of it. Doesn't get a penny.
Oh, Todd, that's wonderful.
You never were Blair's biggest fan, were you?
I hate her. I always have. I always will. Does she know?
No, she doesn't know. I don't intend to tell her.
I told you, Nigel, there was nothing wrong with me.
I'm very relieved, sir.
Have Ned bring the car around. I'll meet you downstairs. Maybe we can catch Alex's last match.
Very good, sir.
What are you doing here, Blair? Faking another pregnancy? Oh, I forgot. Too late for that. Your millionaire ex-husband found you out. You know, the trouble with that trick, Blair, is it only works once per husband.
What are you doing here, old man? Here to get a new pacemaker?
You know, it's a shame you didn't have that kid. Whoever the daddy was. That was a valuable package.
What do you mean by that?
You don't know? Oh, my day's getting better by the minute. Todd Manning changed his will, and guess what? Your name is nowhere to be seen.
You think that I'm shocked about that? Well, who told you anyway?
Todd. And wait, here's a kicker. If he has any kids, they get his money. All of his money. Okay? But if he can't father any little tadpoles, which right now the bet is he can. All the money goes to Cord and Tina's kids, my grandkids. How's that for putting a little knife right in your little heart, huh, sweetheart?
Many of them. Huge. Oh, expensive. Thank God I'm Dorian.
I'm so sorry about your mother.
How do you know about my mother?
She's blind, isn't she?
No, my mother's not blind.
Then who dressed you today?
Hey, beauty queen. What's the look you going for here? Your trash pile meets roadkill?
You guys wouldn't know style if it ran you over with a tank.
Oh, that's what happened to you, huh?
Yeah, it's a new thing. Late American hit and run.
You'll have to, forgive these boys. All they know about style is what the lead baboon looks like walking away from them. Isn't that right, boys? You look great. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Honey, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, fine. Did you win?
Yeah, 6 love, 6 love. David's a marvelous tennis player.
Right, for Gigolo.
He even developed a little bit of a crush on me, I think.
A dead Gigolo.
Don't, it was really sweet. He was so embarrassed when I turned him down. He even insisted he wasn't really coming on to me. But why else would he be grilling me about the consequences of adultery?
Carlotta, it's a good time to clean the kitchen.
Thank you, Carlotta. Well, I see you're in another one of your ugly moods.
Oh, is that what you see? Well, I just won a tennis tournament for charity.
What do you mean? I thought you believed charity begins and ends at home. Speaking of home, you didn't come home last night. Oh, I hope you had a wonderful time.
You know, I'm sorry. I don't think any of your photographs are going to turn out because it seems the film got overexposed. Listen to me. I am on to you, and I have made it my business to find out Pennsylvania law regarding adultery. So get this, and you might want to write it down so you don't forget it.
There's nothing that you could say that would be too complicated for me to understand.
You are never going to catch me with another woman because I am never going to be with another woman as long as you are, so help me, my wife. I will never commit adultery no matter what. No matter what. I will take cold showers until I'm a bloodless blue prune, but you can forget about catching me because it ain't going to happen.
No matter what?
Very good. You are never going to toss me out without a penny. No matter what.
Miss Dingler.
I'm sorry for the delay, but Dr. Wiley is ready for you now.
I'm sorry, I won't need to see the doctor after all.
Would you like to speak with a counselor?
Oh, no. I'm gonna be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna be just fine.
Tomorrow, how to make sure your children are getting the medical care they deserve. This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London also going for growth with your investment dollars.
Plus Julie Newmar on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow here on ABC.
Can Kevin talk his way out of trouble when Lucy blows his cover? Find out on General Hospital following an ABC News brief next.